All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's NHIAA Division I volleyball match between the visiting Souhegan Sabres and the Goffstown Grizzlies. Goffstown is sitting at a 4-4 record with wins against Bishop Girton, Co-Brown, Keene, and Hollis Brookline. 2 losses with Timberlane, a loss against Pinkerton, and a loss last Wednesday in Wyndham. However, those 4 losses are against the top 3 teams in the league right now, and their combined record is 28-4. Souhegan comes in with a 3-4 record, and they did have a game last Wednesday, but the score hasn't been updated, so I don't know how they did against Salem. But their wins have come against Stark, Winnicott, and Londonderry, and the teams that they've beaten have a combined 4-25 record. So this should be a good match tonight. We're really expecting a Goffstown win, but anything can happen in the game. We will continue the warm-ups, have the teams introduce national anthem, and then move on to the start of Game 1 very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's start between the visiting Souhegan Sabres and the Goffstown Grizzlies. This is Matthew Kennerson. Joining me is Marty Kelly.
Hey, Matt, good evening.
Marty, I have a small gift for you.
What do you have, Matt?
A pencil. What kind of pencil, though?
What kind of pencil is it?
It's not the official pencil of Goffstown Volleyball.
I cannot accept this gift, Matthew.
This is a metric pencil.
Metric pencil.
It is a 2.5. Yellow, 2.5.
I cannot take my
pencil.
Standardized test with that.
No.
I'm going to be banned from the SAT room. Thank you. That is a special piece of writing equipment.
It is
treasure.
from Switzerland, and like I said, it is a metric pencil, so it is a 2.5.
2.5. 2.5 centimeters?
Yeah. Hey, we got a volleyball match going on.
We do, and we got our first point.
So for the lineups, it's going to be Pat Mannion and Isaac Borges on
I can
the
keep track
outside.
of this with my pencil, by the way.
You can.
I can.
You can. Noah Rapazzo setting, who is also serving right now. Kyle Pinard, the right side. Ryan Peace and David Trink will be the middles.
Tell me about Ryan Peace, Matt.
Ryan Peace is a sophomore who is 6'8".
He does a good job blocking. That Ryan Peace does. Oh.
Serve receive error. Goffstown 3-0 lead.
Rapazzo still serving.
And then just finishing the lineup, I said Peace and Trink are the middles, and Nick Martin is on the floor right now as the libero, wearing the white sleeveless jersey. 4-0 Goffstown lead. First game. It's games at 25, must win by 2.
That's 25 metric, by the way, points.
No,
metric
it's
points.
U.S. points, baby.
Oh, okay. That's 30 metric points.
Back row attack from Souhegan. Tip from Pinard.
He must win by 2.5.
Good pass from Martin. Good set to the outside from Mannion.
And off the ceiling, it's still in play.
Yeah, we got a rally going now.
We do. This is nice.
Back set to Pinard. we're going. Another swing from Mannion, and it's going to fall off the block.
Rapazzo still serving.
There's that piece in Pinard block. Overpass and put down from Mannion.
Again. Timeout.
Timeout. Early timeout.
This timeout is brought to you by.
I don't have anything.
Number 2.5 pencils.
Number 2.5 pencil. That's the new official sponsor.
Number 2s have been bumped. These are just slightly harder with a smooth writing tip that you can really stand behind.
Well, this is the SV1117 Faber-Castell, made in Germany.
That is a fine, fine.
Look at it. It's even
tool.
Environmentally friendly with a water-based varnish.
There is nothing better.
The SV117, 2.5.
For all your metric pencil needs.
For all your metric pencil needs. The official metric pencil of Goffstown Volleyball. See, the number 2 can still be the official pencil.
It can.
This can be the official metric pencil.
I like that. See, you've hit on a soft spot for me. I love, like I have been on pencil websites.
Yeah.
There is such a thing for artists. I love, like, there are people that are way geekier about it than I am, but I aspire to that level of geekiness.
Well, and it's for different hardnesses of the lead will give you different shade for shading and for drawing, and depending on probably what paper you're drawing on as well.
And some of them are just better pencils than other ones.
I'm more of a mechanical pencil kind of guy.
Yeah. I like the varying line of the regular ones.
Back row swing from the libero. Just off the block, but couldn't control that second ball.
And that timeout was enough to break the spell.
Mike Estabrook from Souhegan back to serve, number 42. Straight up from Martin. Rapazzo got to it, though. Back row swing from Borges. Long.
Hard, but a little long. Borges back in. You said he was in during the last game, too? He had an ankle injury that kept him out briefly. Yeah,
he played Wednesday against Wyndham. And, that was a tough game. It was 3-0 on paper, but the we hung for point with Wyndham, who's sitting, kind of on top of the standings in third place with an 8-2 overall record.
Yep.
And they're going to be here. That's our next home game next Wednesday.
Wyndham.
Is Wyndham here again. So, of course, we play Pinkerton, who's not Pinkerton, but we play Timberlane, who's 9-0 twice. We play Wyndham, who's 8-2 twice.
We're getting that hard stuff out of the way.
Oh,
they're
going to
get calling that in. Nice.
Well, and that's exactly it. Our schedule is really front-loaded with the top teams.
Right.
And, not that any of these other games coming up are gimmies, but those are the teams that are right now towards the bottom of the standings.
Right. And those teams you mentioned tend to be consistently top of the standings.
Right. They, Timberlane and Pinkerton and Wyndham do have.
Oh, did not get under that in time.
Kind of established programs.
Right.
And Goffstown's getting there.
Yeah, absolutely.
9-2 early in the first. Set to the middle, blocked from 4 hits. It never went over it, so it actually wasn't a block. Although Peace and Borges were there together on that, the ref called it hit the tape. So
okay. Would he also have had the option of calling them for going over if it didn't come over and they knocked it down?
No, not on a swing and an attack like that. That over the net calls when the player reaches over and forces it down when they kind of still could play it.
Yeah. 10-3, so Souhegan serving now.
And Liam Early, number 25, just checked in.
Number 13, Brian Wilson serving.
Ooh,
big swing.
Pinard blocked and into the net. 16 and 25 got together on that block. Young and Early. That's 16. Yeah, it was 16 because he's the outside hitter right now. Set to the outside for Borges. Off the block and down. Point Goffstown. Oh, we missed 10-4. Good, buddy.
We did. We'll still be buddies, though, Matt.
It's 11-4.
That just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah.
Kind of weak.
Nice pass. Set to the outside. Tipped. Oh, that's a tough play off the net. Yep.
Yes. Didn't quite get there.
And they call a carry on that.
12-4.
Solo block from
Nice
Trinka.
block. You were saying that those are harder, a solo block, simply because it's harder to control where it's going? Or,
Well,
I mean, just less surface
Yeah,
area?
less surface area.
Okay.
You're there by yourself.
Yeah.
And plus on that back row swing, the timing is harder on that than where the set to the outside, where the approach is same. You can kind of see the ball in relation to the net a little bit better.
Martin still serving.
Overpass, that should go down, yep.
And it did.
Nice hit down by Trinka, that's a kill. Cameron Watson checking into the game for Souhegan, number 8. Looks like he's going to play right side. Oh, no, middle. Free ball, opportunity for Goffstown. Set to Borges, blocked,
nice
but covered
block.
by Mannion.
Yep.
Set to Pinard on the outside. Doug.
Another big swing.
Another free ball opportunity. Back set to Pinard, off the block, and falls.
Oh.
Stolen kill because they touched it twice.
Yep.
But definitely the attack point. Another substitution for Estabrook in and Freud out for Souhegan. Yep, serve receive error.
To the stains. Somebody's going home with a souvenir or a concussion. Or a souvenir concussion. Next time out will be brought to you by
2 for the price of 1.
That did not look like it between the pins to me.
Yeah, that was weird. And a net violation on Souhegan.
We're up to 18-4. Martin still serving, getting a very long run of it here.
So I was looking up online today what the mascot was for Souhegan, and it's like sabers. I immediately thought of like fencing. But it's
that just got kicked over the net. It is not. It is not.
It is the saber cat, like a saber tooth.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, I would have thought.
So
some
instead
sort
of
swords.
the fencing sword, it's the extinct animal. 19-4. Doug from Martin, to roll shot from Borges. Outside, blocked, but out. Seth Facey to serve for Souhegan. And we do have a roster courtesy of the Souhegan coach.
Thanks, Coach.
In large font, which is helpful.
Helpful for me, at least.
And that ball never went over the net. So 4 touches, violation on Goffstown.
19-6.
Oh, what a swing from
beautiful.
Pinard.
Beautiful.
Man, nice shallow cross court. Pounded that ball down.
Yep.
They will rotate, and Nick Tazanos will come in to serve and be that defensive specialist for the back row.
Beautiful serve.
And an ace.
We have passed the first to 20. 21-6.
Overpass. Well, no, the setter tried to get up there and attack it, but solo block from Trinka.
22-6.
Same exact play. It was
yes.
the same exact play. The overpass that the setter tried to help over, and solo block from Trinka.
Let's see if we can go 3 times in a row.
Yep, there's a back row swing from the libero, sent deep. Nice set. Good dig from Mannion. Set to the outside. Left-handed tip.
Yes.
With authority, though.
Oh, could not quite get to that.
Net violation.
Oh, my goodness.
Number 8.
24-6, game point. Did we get through a full serving rotation, Matt?
Yes.
We did. Okay. We had to have with 6 points.
Right.
No, we. Little long.
Yep, hit long. No touch. Yeah, actually, because Rapazzo's the first serve. Yeah, we went through a rotation.
Yep. No room for errors
That's
here.
it.
That is the game point. 25-7.
All right. Teams will switch side. Goffstown takes the first commandingly, 25-7. We will be back for game 2 momentarily.
Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and Goffstown's on the floor, but Souhegan is nowhere to be found, and there is 6 seconds left on the clock. Oh, here they come. All right, here we go.
I saw their bus roaring out of the parking lot.
We're going to have game 2.
Goffstown. Would have been a short night, man.
Goffstown took the first, 25-7.
Look at how nice that looks. The way you wrote it down with that number 2.5 pencil.
I did.
Looks
on my cheat sheet.
That is smooth.
Look at our roster. My roster on the cheat sheet even has players' heights. We got the standings. We got the win-losses of the 2 teams.
Got all the pertinent. That's how you sound so smart. You have cheat sheets.
I do.
You've been hiding them from me.
Well, they're just too small. You can't see them.
Darn it. Found my weakness. Oh, Mr. Magoo eyes. All right. Lineup checks.
Here we go.
Complete.
Lineup.
Here
Yep.
we go.
Lineup checks are done. Looks like the same lineup for Goffstown. And Rapazzo will start us off here, serving game 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Lineup worked well last time.
Back row attack. Nice swing from number 10, Nazir.
And put down.
Yep. That ball was over the net. That was fair game and put down by Goffstown. I think that was Pinard and Mannion. Or Mannion and Peace were there together on that.
All right, Rapazzo still serving. He's got a streak of 1 going so far. And now 2.
An ace.
They just watched that go. I think they thought that was going out.
So we are tied 0-0 on beards. Except
their coach
for the Souhegan coach. That is a fabulous beard.
It is a fabulous beard. He probably gets like bonus points for that beard. It is pointed and sharp looking. Crisp. I'd call it a crisp beard.
Another ace.
Yes.
4-0 Goffstown lead.
We don't have. Oh. We do have years on their lineup.
Yes.
Primarily juniors and seniors, it looks like.
Yeah, all 18, 19,
Yep.
one sophomore.
One sophomore.
Sophomore. Set to the middle, blocked by Peace, but a net violation.
Number 41.
Back set to Mannion. Doug, nice dig from Souhegan libero. Back row attack from Borges. Yeah, that never went over. 4-2, and Seth Facey, a junior, going back to serve for Souhegan. Outside.
And it's down.
And put down by Pinard, just hitting from, since Mannion's the next server, he needs to line up on that side. That's the side Mannion normally hits from, and Pinard hits from the other, the close to this camera side. But just the way they have to line up to get into their positions, they each take that turn on kind of the different side. Yeah, the wrong side.
Oh, I did not think that was going to go over. What do we have?
Net violation, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of a delayed call. There could have been any number of things there. It was just kind of a weird play at the net.
Yeah. Oh, not quite over.
Jackson Gordon checking in for Eli Young for Souhegan. That's long.
Yeah, it is long.
And see, we strategically have Nolan Diddy on the bench sitting right on that line. So he's the voice that is from the bench giving the indication to the players in or out on the court.
Got it. Is that pretty standard?
Yeah,
to have somebody there
to help with that.
Yep.
You know, the players are watching the ball, not necessarily watching where they are to the relation to the line. There's no like warning track like baseball.
Right.
Yeah, well, there's no wall either.
If you
nice serve.
Far enough, there is. Try to put it up with his foot again.
Yep.
Did not work out.
Little bit of an overpass from Mannion, but Rapazzo was there to launch it over. Yeah, so he was a back row player, so they're going to take that point away from Goffstown. Just because I saw it, what registered it for me is that Pinard was still on the floor, so he's the right side. He's in the front row. Rapazzo's a back row player right now.
Okay.
And he went above the net. He attacked in front of the 10-foot line as a back row player. Illegal attack. Take the point away.
Yep. I think they're explaining exactly what you just said. Nope.
Yeah, because Pinard's the next server.
Okay.
And so now they'll rotate. Pinard will come out. Tizanos will come in. Now Rapazzo's a front row player.
Right.
And he can attack.
I would think it would have to get confusing at times. You really have to know what position you're playing and where you're allowed to do things from.
It's pretty straightforward on the 5-1 offense, and like just watching a lot of these players are new. So early in the season there was a lot of, where do we need to be? They do fall into a rhythm.
Right.
And you kind of know who's in front of you and who's behind you in the rotation. So if you kind of forget, you can position yourself between them.
Okay.
And the same thing with the JV team. A lot of those players are new, just inexperienced. So they had to learn the rotation.
Yep.
And early in the coaches were spending a lot of time directing them where to be.
Mm-hmm.
You need to come over here. You need to drop back for serve receive.
Right.
They've learned it.
Yep.
But we are at the halfway point of the season.
Right.
Eight games done, 8 games to go.
Are the refs tend to be a little bit more lenient with JV
in the
beginning?
early part of it? Yeah. They'll still call the out of rotation, but they will explain
Right.
what it is, or if they see it, like they're lining up wrong, they might even adjust it. As long as they do it for both sides, it's fine.
Right,
I mean,
right.
And it's JV. It's not like it. They're there to learn.
Right.
That was a nice slide attack. That was a nice swing from the middle from.
That one has to go over.
Yeah,
but
that's
it does
4
not.
hits.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice hit from Cameron Watson there. But that was a really, see that slide from Trinka where he looped around behind the setter, and it was a back set from Rapazzo, and there was no block up on that. Good roll shot.
Beautiful.
Oh. Yeah, that was an out-of-system ball. Tizanos took that second ball, but he gave, that was a good play. He put it in a good position where Borges could attack it. It was a roll shot, and it fell.
Yep.
11-8. Set to the outside. Put down by
number 10.
Khaled Nazir. That was a nice swing.
It was.
We got Ryan Hickey checking in. Looks like he'll swing from the outside.
And out.
Kayla Brown is checking into the game to serve for the middle libero rotation. Set to the middle, tipped, dug by Tizanos. Good decision to at least overhand swing it and attack it, but just out from piece. 12-10 Goffstown lead.
Yeah. This is a much tighter game than the last one.
So now we have that in and out with a substitution and the libero, so Nick Martin's back on the floor. So basically, Caleb Brown came in to serve for Nick Martin. What they have to do is substitution and then the libero, and we're out of rotation call. So 2 of the front row players were not lined up correctly. Number 5 should be in the middle right now of the rotation, and I think he was lined up on the other side. Yeah, so see, he's lined up in the middle now.
All right, Rapazzo back to serve.
Overpass. Net violation, though.
(13-11).
And more substitutions. 18 for 16. Gordon in, Young out.
Oh, off the ceiling and played well by Rapazzo.
Overpass. And a net violation from Souhegan that time, Peace hit that long, but the net violation occurred first.
That's good.
Set to the outside. And so they called it down because it landed, whether it was a block or not, it landed. Timeout, Souhegan. I've just been handed a copy.
Oh, I saw that coming up. The guy that brought it up looked damp.
Yes, this timeout is brought to you by Jethro's of Goffstown. Jethro's Well Drilling.
That would explain the dampness.
For all your well drilling needs, whether you've got to go deep through the bedrock or you're digging through clay.
He must have hit a gusha today.
Jethro's is there for you. Jethro's Well Drilling, the official well drilling operation of Goffstown Volleyball. And Goffstown comes out of that timeout quickly. I don't know. I think Borges is going to try to do some wax on, wax off here too.
He's definitely got the Karate Kid headband thing going on.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
So we got Pinard, Peace, and Borges in the front row for setter Rapazzo. Set to the outside. dug by Mannion. Another roll shot that went. And again, it was out of system ball, and Martin, the libero, took it. Gave Borges something he could work with and attack it.
The Karate Kid wax on, wax off thing is working.
And Liam early in, and Brian Wilson out.
Pat Mannion serving, 16-11.
Outside again.
Oh,
and
not over.
Miss hit. One-handed.
Oh, scrambling to get that. Did not get there in time. Good run for number 4. Didn't quite get there.
All right, we kind of quietly snuck up to a 7-point lead here.
We did. That was quick and stealthy.
Pinard and Peace together on that block, but the ball's still alive. They're going to call that a double. And it was an out-of-system ball. That wasn't the setter taking it, so.
19-11. Oh,
nope.
Nice try. Did not get his hand under that.
Yeah, that just kind of came off that block and died.
Right. I don't think he got that clear to hit that, did he?
I think they're going to give him a redo.
He was just having a quick conference with the floor captain, Noah Rapazzo.
Nice pass from Martin to the outside, Borges.
Whoa.
Off the block for a kill.
That is not a ball I would have wanted to get in front of. He has got a mighty, mighty overhand swing with a lot of follow-through. We are at 20-12. First to 20, Nick Martin serving. And he put it where they ain't.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he did it on their own side. Martin still serving. 21-12. Good album by Rush. For all your early 80s progressive rock needs. Beautiful block or return from Martin.
And then another dig from Rapazzo to send it over. Ball's still alive.
Did not clear the net.
22-12. I'm going to have a substitution here for Jose Paez in for Isaac Borges. Out of system ball. Should be an opportunity for Goffstown.
Let it
go.
That was in.
They call,
in.
We got all kinds of substitutions going on.
Yeah. Is Jose a swing player?
Yes, he is.
He is.
And
I haven't seen him on the floor in a varsity game yet.
Right. And
That's
he's
very long.
Jose is a sophomore, but this is his first year playing volleyball.
Okay.
He's actually a very athletic player.
Yep. I have not seen him in action yet.
23-13. Tizanos in the serve. Nice serve.
Beautiful serve. They could not get that. We are at game point, Matt, 24-13. That was a quick sneak up, as you said, for those points
it was
in the
like
middle of the
12-12.
game. Yeah, it was close, and then it wasn't.
Solo block from Jose. Rapazzo sent it back over. Should be a free ball opportunity.
Over. Nick got under that well.
Oh, there's a net violation there. That's it.
That is it.
That will be 25-13. Goffstown takes a 2-0 lead. Teams will switch sides one more time, and we'll be back for Game 3 momentarily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 3 between the visiting Souhegan Sabres and the Goffstown Grizzlies. Goffstown has a commanding 2-0 lead. They won the first 25-7, won the second 25-13, and we are now playing Game 3. Souhegan will start with the serve with number 16, Eli Young. And for right now, we have the same lineup for Goffstown on the floor. So we're going to have Mannion, Peace, and Pinard in the front row. Marty, you with me?
I am with you.
All right.
I'm entranced by the game.
You're quiet.
Sorry. I was just mouth breathing into the microphone.
Well, we have the little fuzzy thing, so it cuts down on the.
It does, and that's a good thing.
There's got to be a name for this.
A mouth Q-tip.
Yeah, it's
gross. Well, out of rotation?
No,
I saw him.
Yes, out of
twirling his
rotation.
hand.
Yeah.
See? Hey. I know something, Matt. I'm so proud of me. That's it. I'm a spent force for the rest of the game. You know what? I'm going home now. Bye. That's it.
Oh, hit the net over.
It did, but it got over.
Set to the outside. Nice kill
Big
from
kill, number 42.
Estabrook. That was a nice swing.
It was. Estabrook is the sophomore playing on the floor right now for the Sabres. The sole sophomore.
Oh, nice quick set to Peace in the middle. Dug by, hit long.
Big hit, but long.
And that was dug by the sophomore, too. That was Estabrook. So he was just in there to serve. So now there'll be a DS checking in, number 14, Aiden Kunert.
Oh, big
a little late
Martin.
getting to that, but dug it.
It got over.
Free ball opportunity short. Mannion was there. Set to Borges.
Beautiful
Dug.
recovery on that.
We got a rally. Mannion's there for the pass. Back set to Pinard. Got to tip it. And out. They touched it. No. There was a touch. There was a touch. There was a touch. They've got to call that touch.
Yeah.
They're going to.
Meeting of the minds.
The meeting of the refs. That was obviously touched by the Souhegan player and then went out. So they're going to do a redo. Yeah, all right, that's fine.
Yep.
They didn't see it, but kind of the way the ball went, it had to be a touch.
4-1, Mannion serving on this redo.
The mulligan overpass. Oh, slam down, but in the net.
Into the net.
Yeah,
that
he was in the net.
Huge hit.
He got a little excited there. Little too excited. Those overpasses they just love those.
Yeah, he got a good
players.
Good swing on that too.
Here's another big swing.
There it is.
And
let it
wow,
go. That is out.
Power hit. That went all the way over to the Goffstown bench.
It did. Piece going out and Tizano coming in?
Well, no, it's to the rotation. So Martin serving and Trinka's back into the front row.
Yep.
So Pinard, Borges, and Trinka in the front. Roll shot from Trinka. Set to the outside. Another roll shot.
Oh, nobody
Down.
got there in time. 6-4. They are closing this up.
That was number 10, Nazir, with that roll shot for the kill. It's an attack. Oh, there's a big swing
Big
from
swing.
Pinard,
That
yeah.
was in.
That seems to happen. You know, gets the kill. It would be his turn to serve, but then Tezanos comes in as the DS. Outside. That was a nice swing from Nazir, too. Dug from Mannion, but just couldn't handle the second ball. That was a hard hit.
Get the point, get the serve.
Get the point, get the
Nazir
serve.
back there serving.
Back row swing from
Oh.
Tezanos.
I think that rolled off the tops of his fingers, it looked
Yeah.
like. It didn't move off the hand the way it should have.
Well, in the past, you know, sent Rapazzo way, way, way back, so that
Yep.
was a good decision on his point, just to kind of do the closest player to him for a chance to swing.
Left-handed.
Left-handed
from
tip.
Gorgeous, and for the point.
That's an effective, can be effective attack, and that's you'll see that a lot with the outside hitters, you know, doing that left-handed tip. That the ball's really, really close to the pin or really, really close to the net. Short set to the middle. Oh, just out of reach.
Timing off a little bit on that one.
Yeah, that was lining up nice though. There was, you know, the setter was a great pass. The setter didn't have to move, and just that timing. Out of system ball. That's still alive.
Oh,
That's still alive.
excellent.
That's still alive. That's got to go over.
Oh, does
4
not
hits.
make it over.
Yep.
4 hits.
That was that was all over the place. That was
insane.
that was pinball. Timeout, Souhegan.
Matt, this school lunch is brought to you. This timeout is brought to us by School Lunch.
School lunch.
Yes, the official lunch of Goffstown Volleyball. For all your tater tot.
I like me some tater tots.
Oh yeah.
I had some. We had some for dinner the other night, and quick dinner, and there's a couple left over. So the next morning, I fried them up with some eggs and some breakfast sausage, and I made my own little scramble.
I like it.
So that's it. Tater tots and a breakfast scramble, the official breakfast of Goffstown
It's
Volleyball.
lunch and breakfast.
It could be any meal.
It could.
So there we go. The official
food.
The official potato form of Goffstown Volleyball. The tot.
The tot. Yes, I like that.
There's one brand that my wife had. It didn't say tater tots on it, but it said potato puffs. So she told me to go to the freezer and get tater tots. And I didn't see them. It's like all I found were these potato puffs. I said, but I want tater tots. She freaking goes in the drawer, gets a Sharpie, crosses it out, and writes on it tater tots, and goes, here you go.
There you go. Now you have tater tots.
Now I'm hungry.
Sorry.
Good swing from Mannion. Back row attack from Nazir.
That was in.
Yeah.
That was a great hit from Nazir.
So we got a
Right to the
9-8
line.
game.
We do.
We got a ball game here.
Yeah. I know you were hoping it to be faster so you could get home and have the official potatoes of the Goffstown Volleyball, but
Actually, it's Friday night. It's been a long week. I think we're getting pizza
it's
for
a
dinner.
pizza night. Oh, that's good.
Nice swing from Trinka. Still alive. Sent deep. To the outside. Oh, tight to the net.
No, not over. Oh, it is tied up now, Matt. This is our first. Is it? I think this is the first.
They might have been 12-12 in that
Were
last
they?
game.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just tied it up earlier this time, 9-9.
There's that overpass, but blocked and then dug. Good pass. Back row attack again. Good cover from Borges. Sent deep.
Very deep.
Should be an opportunity here for Goffstown on a free ball. Good pass. Short set. Put no touch out. No, Souhegan has a 10-9 lead in the third.
Do.
And Matt Greeny, the libero, serving. Opportunity for Souhegan. Let's see if they can put it outside. And put down off the block by Estabrook. See, I didn't even have to look at the roster. I already remembered his number.
He's doing well.
Yeah. For a sophomore.
A sophomore. With the bonus syllable.
You just pronounce things weird. Just all depends on where you put the emphasis.
Yeah, it's my accent. (9-12). That was a quick 3 points. They just racked up.
Back row attack for Borges. That's going to be tough. That's got to go over, but out.
But out.
Side out.
Souhegan really rallied on that one. They have pulled it together in this game. They seem to be attacking a lot more than they had been.
Yes.
A lot more aggressively.
And Caleb Brown in the serve for the libero, Nick Martin.
He does up our headband advantage on the Goffstown side.
Oh, roll shot. Yes, it is 2 headbands to 1.
And now the headband advantage is gone. As Caleb Brown leaves the floor, Nick Martin comes back in as libero.
Down by 3. In the third. Set to the middle. Blocked, but covered. Excellent from Rapazzo. Block. Back row attack for Borges. Nice swing. That's a kill. Yeah, it's a tough. That's a tough play. He was in the right spot. You know, that deep cross court. Got his hands on it, but just sent it out. So Pinard's back in. Rapazzo back to serve. Mannion, Pinard, and Peace in the front row. Down by 2. That's going to fall.
Yeah, did not.
They called it in. They called it in. I thought it was out.
I thought it was out, too. I don't see anybody contesting it down there, so.
I mean, when it was going in the air, it did look like it was going to fall, but
yeah.
I thought it landed out. Opportunity for Souhegan to the outside. Roll shot from Estabrook. Back to the outside. Mannion's got to tip it.
Oh, no.
Net violation.
Oh. We were tied up at 13 now. Close that gap quickly.
And did we lose the ball?
Somehow, apparently.
Oh, it's just over by the table. To the outside. Got to do a roll shot. Opportunity for Goffstown. Back set to Pinard. Good swing. Overpass. Put down by Mannion.
Goffstown once again taking the lead, 14-13. And Rapazzo still serving.
Peace reached back for that.
And it fell. Hard, did not get under that in time. Keep this
this
up.
was like 13-10, wasn't it?
It was. It'll be tater tot time soon.
Oh,
Beautiful
Peace and Pinard
block.
together on the block.
The wall.
Wasn't that in the movie Napoleon Dynamite where he put the tater tots in his pocket and they're like, "You're gonna eat your tots"?
Kicked him. Smushed him with his foot. Give me your tots, Matt. That was a nice recovery on that.
Back set to Pinard.
And
That's going to be tough, but that's
this
got to
has
go
to
over.
go over, and no. Pinard is powering those down in this game from the corner there.
Yeah, it's nice having a left-handed right side. It really turns into an attack weapon. Set to the outside. Dug by Martin. Way outside for Mannion. Blocked but covered.
Oh, he got back over there.
Blocked and covered. Yep, good decision by Borges to swing on that. We got another rally.
We do.
Short set to Peace. Got to tip
And
it.
he tipped it.
Oh, libero to
Martin
libero
under
off
that.
the net.
Oh.
Yep, hit the pin.
Yeah.
So
That was
a
a
long
nice rally. It
Yeah.
was. That was good. Both teams were scrappy on that one. Little confab with the ref.
Back set. That's going to be tough. That's he let it
good
go.
decision
Yep, he
to
let it go.
That drop. Good decision.
He was. Oh, I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
and then no, it's going out.
Well, that was a tight one right over. That just skimmed over the net too. Went very long.
18-14 Goffstown lead. Mannion serving long. Go.
They got
Played. Deep
it.
and
Let it
out.
go.
Oh, almost out the door.
Almost.
Yeah, we haven't had to chase any balls down to the theater yet.
No.
The theater.
We can send a sophomore to the
To the
theater.
theater.
To get the ball.
That's got to go over.
And what are we calling it?
Oh, back row tack. He was in front of that line. I think they're going to say he was in front of the line, but yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that call. I mean, he did just shoot it over, but maybe he was in front of the 10-foot line when he did it.
Is it? I see the way they're holding their hands. Is it really about hand position? How he put it over?
Well,
Can it be that subjective?
Yeah, because usually an attack is just a one-handed, kind of thing. But
Okay.
That's
Let that go.
bouncing off all the net and then hit out.
Yep.
21-14.
So they have recovered.
This was like
Nicely.
13-10.
Yes.
Good pass. Set to the outside. Nazir.
Big hit, but long.
Timeout. Souhegan down 22-14.
This timeout is brought to you by that lost ball, Matt. We'll never know what happened.
There is an official volleyball of the NHIAA.
It's not lost, though.
It's not lost, but they do specify what ball is to be used in the games and the tournament. And they're actually very expensive.
Of course they are.
So
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, and
you can't just just get the dollar store special for this.
it's a Wilson I-Core, and it's got a model number, and then the last part of it is the RWB for red, white, and blue.
Ah, okay.
So the official game balls and tournament balls need to be red, white, and blue. Because you'll see some schools have like the balls that are their color, and it's you can get the same I-Core ball, which is different color panels.
Yep, but not for tournaments or.
So, fun fact: why are there colored panels on the ball? Why not just
this
a
one
white
I know.
ball?
This one I know. So you can tell if it's spinning and if it was a double hit.
Exactly. So the Wilson I-Core RWB, the official volleyball of the NHIAA.
And the lost ball, the official volleyball of that timeout.
Peace and Borges together on that block.
Big. Up into the stands. He just took out somebody's grandmother.
Nope, wasn't mine. My
worries.
my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law already left.
She sensed that coming. 23-14, Mannion serving. And a substitution.
So upcoming games here. We are Monday away at Co-Brown. We already played them at home and beat them 3-0. Next Wednesday, we are home versus Londonderry. And then next Friday, we are home against Wyndham.
Oh, too close to the net. Could not get under that.
So it looks like Goffstown's going to improve to 5-4. And Souhegan's going to drop to 3-5. But like I said, our front end of our schedule was heavily loaded.
Right.
If I had to guess, I'm going to say we're going to finish 10-6. That's my prediction.
All right.
Serve into the net, game point. Several game points with
Match
Goffstown up.
point.
Yep. Oh, I said game. Yep, you're right. It is match point.
I'm here to keep you in line because I know all the rules, Matt. I'm an encyclopedia of volleyball knowledge.
More like that free one online.
I have self-edited so that everything I say is correct. That was called a tribubal hit, and it's illegal under Section 225 of the NHIAAA
Volleyball rules.
volleyball rules. That's the New Hampshire Industry of Volleyball Association of America.
Americans for America.
That's true.
Blocked,
Beautiful
Doug,
block
live.
under that.
Who was that?
Let it
Trinket
go.
and Pinard got together on that.
That was the match.
That's
right
it.
there. Good decision by Nick Martin to let that go.
Well, Goffstown takes Souhegan in straight sets, 25-7, 25-13, 25-16. We are on the road at Co-Brown Northwood next Monday, but we are home Wednesday and Friday hosting Londonderry and Wyndham.
Whose turn is it to bring the tater tots next week, Matt? Yours or mine?
We'll have to flip the 2.5 pencil to see who has to bring the tots.
A nickel.
Maybe we could talk
coin.
the Londonderry coach into delivering us some tater tots.
If you are listening, Coach,
Coach
we'll
Theron.
we'll pronounce all your kids' names correctly if you bring us tater tots. Otherwise, there's going to be a whole bunch of Wendy's out there.
All right. This is Matthew Kennerson with Marty Kelly.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you
next week.
Wednesday night.
Bring the tots.